What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney, and Terra Luna Classic is down 6% on the day. But is this my buy range? Not quite yet. Why? I wanted to dip down a little more. I want to see some more consolidation, and right now it's still trending down a little too much for me. Now, I could probably get away with putting some money in right now, but I'm going to wait a little longer. Now, here's the thing. Remember, this is a complete gamble. At this point, I think a lot of the trust in Do Kwon and this project is pretty much gone. It's done. It's done with, in my opinion. Stick a fork in it. But doesn't mean that Terra Luna Classic cannot do some amazing things in the future. Now, of course, we did a video yesterday. I'll put it up in the cards and put it in the description below about the burn, right? It is burning, but not really at a fast rate. And guys, burns are an important thing, but people still have to buy it, right? There has to be some sort of volume. Now, the volume is down another 36% on the day, which is not good. Now, for trading anything, like the first rule is there has to be volume, right? There has to be people wanting to buy Terra Classic. And right now, the volume is slowing down. The hype is slowing down, but all it does is take one piece of news to really shoot this thing into the stratosphere, in my opinion. Now, we did see an insane gain, right? If you would have accumulated down here, right, and sold somewhere at the top right here, you would have made, I think it was like 100-something%, over a couple of days, which is absolutely insane if you're trading this. Now, keep in mind, that wasn't the case for a lot of people. A lot of people, bought in higher than this and are trying to recoup their money. But the fact is about all this is that, most of the people who really got wrecked by Terra Luna Classic in the past are not here trying to make their money up in Terra Luna Classic. They're on Terra 2.0. They got their airdrops and those sorts of things, and that's what they're trying to do. Now, if you don't have your Terra Luna Classic and Terra Station wallet, I highly suggest you do that. I'll put a link in the description of this video on how to bridge it over. So whatever blockchain you're using, you can go ahead and bridge it over to the Terra Station wallet. I think it's the best wallet if you want to hold your Terra there, and any kind of benefits or anything like that in the future, obviously, it's going to be easy to be the first one in line for those benefits. Now, there is a point for keeping it. If we go to Dex Tools right here, there is a point for keeping it, on the Ethereum blockchain. But keep in mind that it's still wrapped Luna, right? If you go to the Ethereum blockchain, the prices are pretty much similar, right? And of course, they have the wormhole Luna on the Binance Smart Chain, right? So pretty much, this is the Luna token. It's a token, not the actual coin, that's supported on a different blockchain, right? But it's around the same price, 93.50, and we have about 93 or 95.39. So a little bit of difference, right? And that's usually what's going to be the case when you have a project on a different blockchain or even on exchanges. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, is that sometimes when you have one cryptocurrency project on the blockchain or some on a cryptocurrency exchange, well, the prices are different. It's just different liquidity pools, but usually the price is supposed to stay right around the same, right? So, but usually that's not always the case. Now, I did find this interesting article about Do Kwon being compared to Bernie Madoff. Of course, Bernie Madoff, had a huge Ponzi scheme where he was taking a lot of people's money, supposedly investing it, getting insane return on their investments. Now, that works, right? In theory, until everyone needs to pull all their money out at once. And with the housing crash, a lot of people had to pull all their money out at once. And it turns out he never had all the money. So the same thing kind of happened with Terra Luna and Anchor Protocol, right? But the thing is, Bernie Madoff got years in prison, and the same is not going to happen to Do Kwon because it's DeFi. Now, keep in mind, we still need to see what happens with the Korean government, because as far as we know, there hasn't, but the investigation's not finished. Like I said in many other videos, like a month ago, the Terra was running perfectly, and now there's a whole new blockchain with, billions of dollars getting, vanishing before our eyes. So cryptocurrency is crazy. Regulation, there needs to be some sort of regulation, because I do believe that he should be held responsible for something. I'm not saying he should get a bunch of time in prison, but he should be held responsible for something. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments down below if you agree. I think that in cryptocurrency, it's too easy for any schmuck to fail at a project, get into another project, and fail at that one. I think it's insane to me. Literally, cryptocurrency is the only spot where you can have a criminal record. Not saying Do Kwon has had a criminal record, but a lot of people in our space, a lot of people in the shitcoin space, they have criminal records and they make these projects, and people buy them and they end up rug pulling. Time Wonderland was a huge project on the Avalanche blockchain, and this guy who's been in trouble with the law was able to be the chief financial officer after being involved in many other suspicious cryptocurrency projects. So to me, there has to be something done about that. So I do welcome regulation. I just, when regulation comes, I know a lot of the fun's going to be taken away, but I don't know. I'm kind of torn, guys. What do you think about regulation? I'm interested to hear your opinions. Let me know in the description down below. But as for Terra Luna Classic, I'm going to wait for this to dip a little more before I accumulate. And maybe if this starts trading sideways for a couple days, I might add to my bag. But remember, this is a huge gamble. It's a speculative play. And if you're going to ape into this, you should absolutely not expect your money to be there tomorrow, because this is a straight degenerate play. If you lose your ass on this, it is what it is. That's cryptocurrency. But just, guys, ape responsibly, right? Don't put your net worth into Terra Classic, because what I see realistically is not really a future for this blockchain. I see this thing pumping based off community hype and those sorts of things, right? So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.